Welcome to this video where I'm just going to basically gush about my favorite skilled fighters and probably won't actually contribute good conversation to it, but at least you'll know who my favorite fighters are and why I love them so very much. Happy Wednesday, my friends! I'm so very excited that you're here. Welcome to Top 5 Wednesday, and if you're not familiar with Top 5 Wednesday in a nutshell is basically each week I answer a prompt, and with that prompt, then I talk about 5 books, but in this case I do manga, to reflect that said prompt. And I'm very excited for today because we are talking about skilled fighters. So with skilled fighters, we're talking about characters who can do more than just hold their ground. Like, these can be like almost considered undefeatable characters, and they are a turning point, say like in battles, in wars, and just people may be genuinely afraid of their skills because they're just that good. Now I'm really excited for the characters I'm mentioning today. Unfortunately though, I didn't feature any female manga characters. I was gonna do Alex Louis Armstrong's sister from Full Metal Alchemist, but I did a video review last week. If you want to check it out, here is the link. And I gushed about her and how starry-eyed that she makes me. And I was like, well, since I just talked about her, I was like, I guess we'll do somebody else. So, though I didn't do any female fighters, unfortunately, though Full Metal Alchemist has so many incredible female fighters, like, dude, like, they could just fill up this whole video. We could call it a day, bam. So if you like a lot of skilled female fighters, go check out Full Metal Alchemist. But I did try to include some shoujo manga. Yes, I was gonna say shoujo manga fighters, but I wanted to include some shoujo because I was like, shoujo gets the rap that's all romance. And for my number one, as we're gonna talk about of the Dawn, and the fighter I was gonna do Hawk, but I was like, we all know he's an amazing fighter. I went with Sinha because he is my favorite dragon. I love him so much. Like, I was thinking the other day. So I have a fan art commission or art piece that I got commissioned. I will leave it here, that has my all-time favorite characters ever. I love him so much, and I was like, Sinha must be part of the bunch. So I'm like, at some point I will have to get like more art commissions so Sinha can join them, because he is just, he's so precious. He's an amazing little being, and I just love him so much. And I'm just like, every time he comes on the scene, I cannot get enough of him. Like, I just eat it up like it's candy. I love his character. He is a skilled fighter. He is. We don't see much of him, but we do know that when he's on the scene and he's fighting, he is kicking butt. And I'm just like, yes. But what I was going to try and say before is that Yona of the Dawn has been really interesting. I've been leaving reviews of each volume, like pretty in detail, non-spoiler reviews. So if you want to check them out, I'll leave a link down below of my Goodreads account so you can friend me or just look at them, whichever, doesn't matter. But as I was trying to say though, is Yona of the Dawn has been very interesting because it is not your typical romance manga, and interesting enough, the romance aspect has not even been my all-time favorite part. I'm just now actually getting on the board of the Yona and Hawk train, where I want to see a romance bloom between them. But honestly, as of filming this video, I am on volume 16, I believe, and so I just have not cared for the romance, like, not in a bad way, but I'm like, just give me Sinha, give me Suwon, and give me, was it Gija? I think that's how you say his name, and I'm done. Like, I'm good. Those are the only 3 characters I need. Now, Grant, if we see Iksu one more time, that would make my day. I love his character. But anyway, sorry, I just read a bunch of names. I hugely apologize there. But Sinha, on topic for this video, is amazing. He is so precious. Look at his little cute face. I just love his character so much. And so I was like, he has to be featured because I definitely feel like all the dragons are just excellent skilled fighters. But Sinha, he's my favorite. And I'm like, he has to be featured. For number 2, on theme with our shoujo manga, I was a little bit iffy on this one, but I'm going to go with him because I really love his character, and that is Obi from Snow White with the red hair. I am woefully behind. In fact, I'm only on number 4. That is where I stopped, but I've been collecting the series ever since I've read it because I just absolutely love it. And I did struggle. I was like, do I want to do Obi or do I want to do Zen? Because I love both of their characters. They have a great cast of characters, like, in this series. So very good. But Obi is awesome, and he really shines as a skilled fighter at the end of this one. Like, they go to, I think it's like a festival of sorts, and he enters a fighting tournament, and he looks so incredibly cool. Like, Obi, he's just an awesome character. There's so much more to him than just I feel like sometimes, like, comedy relief, so to speak. He doesn't offer a lot of it, but he does, but he doesn't. He stands well on his own 2 feet as a side character who fights really well, and I feel like just makes the perfect accomplice, is that the word I'm looking for? When it comes to Zen. I just really, really enjoy his character, and after reading Yona of the Dawn, I'm like, I have to start or restart Snow White with the Red Hair because just the fighting is not as nearly as intense from what I've read compared to Yona of the Dawn, but it's still great, and these guys can definitely kick butt. They can do more than just hold their own, and I love how Obi, like, he is a skilled, I think, hand-to-hand combat fighter, but also he's great at doing, like, undercover fighting kind of stuff, so that's really fantastic. And I'm like, I haven't talked about Snow White the Red Hair in a really long time, and the fighters in this manga are just as skilled as the ones of Yona of the Dawn, and Obi is just awesome. He's just an amazing character. For number 3, now we're entering into some of my all-time favorite characters, and I had to do him first, and that is Ace. That is Ace from One Piece. I love his character so much. Never mind the fact that I have not technically read the manga, but he is in the manga, and I was rereading panels of him, and I'm like, he's so fantastic. He's so amazing. I love his character just so very much. I don't know what it is about him, but he's great. Since I saw him on screen for the first time, I've been hooked, and he's so awesome. Like, I finally recently saw the fight with him and Blackbeard, not at Marineford, like way back, but I finally saw them fight, and I actually went and rewatched the episode because I was like, he's so amazing. Like, it's so cool seeing him kick butt. I mean, rightfully deserved that he is the second commander of the Whitebeard Pirates. Like, heck yes. Like, I just love him, and just, he's so amazing. I mean, I'm sorry guys, I don't know what else to say except for that he's just so great, and he can do more than hold his own. He is very pivotal in battles that happen, and just, he is so great. He's so great. So yeah, just know that he's a skilled fighter, and he can kick butt. And I'm not going to repeat myself and say how great he is because he really is really, really, really great. For number 4, we're going on to another fighter, which is also a manga I haven't read, but it still counts, and that is Ringoku! Oh my goodness, I love his character. I actually have my Ringoku t-shirt on right now. Oh my goodness. I think we all know, like, if you've seen the Demon Slayer movie, we all know how epic and awesome Ringoku is. We know he does more than hold his own. He truly is a phenomenal and incredible, inspiring fighter. Like, it's just hard not to watch him and just, like, you just have to root for him. Like, even if you're like, I'm team villain here, you just can't help but appreciate Ringoku. You can't help but appreciate his skills and his, just how hard he has worked to be one of the Hashira that he is. And we'll stop there because, if you've seen the movie, you know, but he is so absolutely amazing. I never would have expected to love him as much as I do. I think that's true for so many of us in the, like, Demon Slayer fandom, just out of the fans. He is just truly amazing. I love seeing him shine on page and just see him kick butt because he's amazing. I know, I'm sorry guys, this is such a repetitive, wordy video of using the same words, and I'm just excited, so I'm like, that's all I know to say, but there's other words, but I was about to do it again. But at least I say a little bit more that he really is a very talented and just incredible fighter, and again, when he's on page on screen, you can't help but just pay attention and see what he's gonna do and see how he is just gonna blow everybody out the water. It's very, very awesome, and so excited to talk about Ringoku. For number 5, we're talking about another favorite fighter that I have not talked about in a while, and that is White Blood Cell. Oh my goodness, I love White Blood Cell so much. In fact, Red Blood Cell and White Blood Cell are my favorite non-canon couple. Gotta slow down here and speak. I did do a video featuring them of favorite couples because I love them, but we're talking about White Blood Cell. But obviously, he has to be a skilled fighter because he is kicking butt in this body to keep this human alive and taking out these gerbs, and he does it just left and right without even, like, blinking an eye, and just how powerful he is, and really how he saves the day so many times, and not just in relation to Red Blood Cell, but it's very cool just seeing him just kick butt. I mean, I don't know what else I could say that's like not me being super rambly, but I have not read the manga for this either. This is actually my goal. I have said it, I think, to numerous people at this point, but next month I do plan to read this manga. I'm like, I love the characters so very much, and I've really been wanting to rewatch the anime because it was so well done, and they're just, I was about to say they're so cute. We're talking about skilled fighters, Laura, but they're so great, and I just love seeing White Blood Cell kick butt on Page. Like, he's just really cool, and I love his personality, and just love how he's just awesome. There, I use a different word for a change, so definitely White Blood Cell is very much a skilled fighter as well. And for my honorable mention, since Prince Sidon is one of my favorite all-time characters as well, but I don't have a manga that has Prince Sidon, unfortunately, in it, so I am going to be saying another character that actually is a skilled fighter that I can talk about, and that is Link from Zelda. I have not read Twilight Princess. We have a few, I don't think you can see them. Oh, yeah. We have a few. We have this one, and then we have one other Zelda manga. I have not read any of them, but I have heard that Twilight Princess is very good. I have heard that it's dark, but Link obviously has to be a skilled fighter. How many times has he fought Ganon or Ganondorf or like multiple other villains to get to Ganondorf? I mean, you've got to be good at what you do to be able to get to that point numerous times. And also, I actually don't know if Zelda's actually in this manga, but I mean, he's got to be skilled fighter to save Zelda as much as he does as well. And I cannot wait for Breath of the Wild 2. Yes! Our family is eagerly anticipating it. Like, hopefully it will get here eventually. I know it's supposed to release at the end of December, so yes, but I'm very much looking forward to that. But Link, yes, he is such a skilled fighter, and just, I need to read some of the manga with him because I love his character. He's so great, and I've been watching, thanks to my friend Noelle, she shared some Zelda shorts where if like, I think it's an AU, I don't know how you say it, Zelink, whatever their ship name is. I'll leave a link here to my favorite one, because Sidon has an appearance, and I'm like, yes. Oh, sorry guys, I love Sidon so much, but I have been watching those because they're just so happy and fluffy, and they're very, very cute. Yes, Link is just a great fighter. He is absolutely amazing, and so excited to actually feature him because I know my library has the rest of this series, but I think it's ongoing, and I'm a little bit hesitant to start it if it's ongoing because I feel like the volumes release really slow. I don't know. If you know, totally let me know in the comments because I'd be curious because I've heard great things. I was actually skimming this manga this morning, and I was like, this looks really good. I mean, honestly, I think our family got it just because it's Zelda and Link is super cool because he's a skilled fighter and he's just absolutely amazing and just fantastic. And those, my friends, are all of my skilled fighter picks. I know this video was very rambly and didn't say much about their talents and skills and how they fight, and I do apologize, but just know that I love them. They are such great characters, and it's so awesome to see them on page and go kick butt and do like the prompt says, do more than just hold their own. But I would love to hear from you, friends. What are some of your favorite skilled fighters that you have read in fiction, whether it's books or manga? I would love to hear from you, friends, and if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Bye!